Here with our MLB insider, Andy Martino. Andy, they fall to a 3-0 deficit. And one of the glaring reasons, not just in today's game, but in the series overall against the Astros, was a lack of offense. They had just one hit until one out in the ninth inning. Was that a byproduct of Astros pitching well or Yankees struggling at the plate?
Listen, as the Yankee hitters will tell you, Michelle, it's a little bit of both. And you were around this team a lot in the second half. You saw how inconsistent that offense was. So that's definitely part of it. But ultimately, and this is an indictment on the Yankees to an extent too, just in a different way, the Astros pitching is just so much better than anything that the Yankees have to offer. They have such a deep staff, a dominant staff, rotation, bullpen. It's amazing the international signings they've made over the years that have brought them guys like Framber Valdez and Christian Javier and Luis Garcia, who's really good and hasn't even pitched in this series, let alone a Justin Verlander and a Rafael Montero, guys acquired from other organizations over the years. So, yeah, the Yankees could be having better at-bats, and yes, Aaron Judge could be regular season Aaron Judge instead of this guy who just doesn't seem to be able to quite find his timing, and Josh Donaldson hasn't been good, and we could go on. But ultimately, the reason the Astros are a better team, and the reason I think the Astros are going to win this series, whether it's one more game or a little bit more than that, is because really there's almost no team in baseball that can answer their pitching staff. One guy after another out of that pen, and that's why they're the World Series favorites.
Yeah, pitching depth is unmatched. But speaking of the Yankees pitching, Garrett Cole has been outstanding all postseason long. Had a good game today. He pitched better than his pitching line shows.
He did. He gave up a home run after an error that should have been the third out of an inning. Obviously, he gave up the home run, but he shouldn't have been facing that batter. And then all three inherited runners scored when Lou Trevino came in the sixth. So, look, it wasn't that ace-like performance he gave the Yankees twice in the Cleveland series, but if there were questions about Garrett Cole and his ability to pitch in the postseason with the Yankees, which probably were unfair in the first place because he was great with Pittsburgh, great with Houston, good with the Yankees other than that Boston start. But anyway, if those questions persisted, they're gone now. He's been very good in this postseason. He's obviously not the reason that they're on the brink of elimination.
Right, and they are on the brink of elimination. So coming back from a 3-0 deficit is very challenging. Looking ahead to Game 4, we got Nestor Cortes on the mound for the Yankees against Lance McCullers Jr. for the Astros. What are your thoughts on the elimination game?
Look, that's a perfectly fine matchup for the Yankees. Obviously, Cortes has been good for them all season, and as a guy who really doesn't seem to have any problem pitching in big situations, they could win the game. Weird things can happen in baseball. The Yankees could win a couple games in a row. The series is obviously not over, but there's only one team, as we all know in New York, who came back from a 3-0 deficit in an ALCS. That's the Boston Red Sox against the Yankees in 2004. So it's a statistically very rare thing to have happen. And we know here from watching these games and from the way the season played out, the Houston Astros in 2022 are a better team than the New York Yankees, and that's why the Astros are probably going to win the series.
And one crazy thing and an elephant in the room that we haven't discussed is that this might not be the last game for the Yankees, or this might be the last game for the Yankees tomorrow, but it also might be Aaron Judge's last game as a Yankee. So definitely something to talk about tomorrow
Big
as well.
Big storyline. Brian Cashman not under contract either, so there's plenty to talk about if and when they lose.
Yes. Thank you so much, Andy. Appreciate it.